Welcome to Happy Hour. This round we're going to be making some classic cocktails, but we're going to take the original primary spirit and replace it with tequila. Why? Because it's summertime. And what are classic cocktails according to me? They are that group of Prohibition era cocktails that people like to bring back every so often. They're just staples, they're constants, they're great, they're delicious. They are your Manhattans, your Old Fashions, Negronis, Last Word, Paper Planes, these cocktails, Corpse Revivers. So I went through a whole list of classic cocktails and I came up with 4 that I thought would do well with the primary spirit being replaced with tequila. So the first one we're going to do is a Last Word. I did not come up with a cool name for this one, so it's just going to be a tequila Last Word. In our shaker full of ice, please add the following: 3/4 of an ounce of reposado tequila. You might be saying, what's the difference between blanco and añejo and reposado? Blanco means white. It's the least rested of all of them. Añejo in the middle, and reposado means rested, the most rested of all the tequilas. And it usually has like a little bit more of a brownish hue. So 3/4 of an ounce of that, 3/4 of an ounce of our friend chartreuse. Man, this drink's like a UN meeting. Boop. Tasty. 3/4 Luxardo. This really is like a UN meeting. Very international cocktail. And then lastly, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. Now, we shall shake and then strain into a glass. A martini glass, please. For the sake of TV, we'll call that cold enough, but if this were real life, I'd shake it for probably another minute. I love the color of this drink. It's a little bit greenish. Yeah, I guess it's like a very, very, very light green. And then you would just garnish this with some lime wheel. That looks like a drink that you want to have a conversation with. Don't drink one of these if you're sitting with somebody who's a dum-dum and you don't want to talk to them. Find somebody smarter than you. Bring this to the table. Let's have a drink here. So many yums. Gosh, I mean, finding a drink that can handle the Luxardo is an awesome thing. Like, I run a drinking show, and I got this bottle of Luxardo a while ago. Like years ago. This is if you've been tuning in the whole time, like, this is the OG bottle of Luxardo that you've seen in every episode with a bottle of Luxardo in it. I raise this point to say that it takes a while to go through a bottle of Luxardo, because most recipes only call for a small amount of it, right? But this one's like equal parts, almost like a Negroni, except it's a 4-part. And man, the chartreuse and the sweet, there are so many levels of flavor in both Luxardo and chartreuse, and then also like a really nice reposado. Whew, it's just a lot to take in. This is like an infinitely interesting, refreshing, just tart enough sipping cocktail. This isn't a party cocktail. Yeah, the tequila Last Word. I think I might have a new favorite drink. This has been Happy Hour, brought to you by Maine Spirits. You can learn more about this cocktail and many other cocktails at mainspirits.com. You can download their app for your smartphone. That's a smart move. Why? It tells you what to buy, where to buy it, and what to do with it once you get it. You can also follow them on Instagram at Maine_spirits. But we always implore you to drink deliciously and responsibly.